Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome to today's pick a card reading, which is how do they see you? So, the person on your mind, how are they viewing you at this time? I know I've been away for a little while, but I've been super busy with personal readings. So, I'm really excited to be back today to share this pick a card reading with you. So, all I need you to do is choose one of these three cards. We have card 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and make your choice. And whenever you're ready, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. Okay, so when you're ready, click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1. How does your person see you? So I'm going to see what I intuitively pick up from this card first before I pull any more. Okay, with all of this pink, I'm getting a real soft energy coming through. So they may see you being, quite soft or quite feminine. Or if you're a divine masculine, this could be that they're seeing you as being in your divine feminine, maybe not taking action towards them. Okay, this could be more about being in the yin energy rather than the yang, which is being more inwardly focused rather than outwardly. I also feel like you've opened something up for this person. I know this isn't about how they see you, but that's just something that came through to me intuitively. Like you helped to open up a part of them that either was completely closed or they had been repressing. Okay, so let's get some more cards here for how they see you. How does your person see you? How do they view you? Group 1. Okay, we've got this, what? Okay, we've got square, semi-square, quincunx, tension aspect. And then the 12th house, introspection. What did I say? Introspection. They do see you being more inwardly focused right now. Again, regardless whether you are male or female, they feel like you are taking a step back right now. And that you may be focused on what's going on within you or internally, or maybe that you're more focused on what's going on in your personal life. Because this person that you're thinking of, they're trying to get a read on you, but they're struggling. And this is what they're coming up against here. Okay, because they're feeling tense, because there are these opposing sides of themselves that are conflicting when it comes to this connection with you. And it's like, there's a part of them that sees you as like their mirror image, because we even have the number 11 here, the master angel number, and see the wands are mirroring each other. And then here, look at these two birds that are just crashing into each other. And that's almost how it feels, like it's a crash. So maybe this was quite a powerful or dramatic connection in some way. Like you felt like magnets being pulled towards one another, but it almost feels more dramatic than just magnets. Like it feels more explosive. I mean, there's this tension that's brewing. So they do feel tense about where things are with you, but they also, it's like they feel drawn to you, but then they feel that there's pain involved with that. So I don't know why that is specifically for your person. You may know why. But maybe this is as well like you struggle to see eye to eye, or maybe there was an argument or something. But they do see you as somebody very powerful. Now you may be spiritually powerful because this 12th house ruling Pisces, Pisces being the most psychic sign of all. So they may see you as somebody that has psychic or intuitive gifts. But then there's also suffering connected to the 12th house, because it can represent places that you go to when you're suffering, like hospitals and mental institutions, prisons, places where you feel trapped. You're not in your comfort zone and you're there for some kind of healing or rehabilitation. So they may also see that you're going through that at this time, group 1. Some kind of, rehabilitation, healing. But they also see you as somebody very creative. and that you are emotionally deep. Okay, they feel like they haven't quite got to the depths of your emotion yet, but they feel it. Like this person not only sees you, but they feel you. It's more than just visual. It's more than just their perspective that's coming through here. This is a lot about feelings I'm getting here, like emotional feelings. And emotion can obviously take many forms because it can be missing somebody, feeling upset, but it can also be anger and passion. These are also emotions that we can express and feel, obviously, in different ways. And I feel like this person is getting a whole range of them with you. You may have actually helped them to open up emotionally or to tap into their emotional side. That could be what that opening up is. But they also feel like you do have this very generous aura and spirit about you, and that you would give them a lot. I mean, maybe you've already shown them that. You've shown them how much you can give. I mean, I feel like it's almost a given here, but I feel like I need to tell you that they think you are incredibly beautiful, okay, or handsome if you're a man. Like they see you as their ideal type, okay, or maybe even not a type that they had initially thought of, but since they met you, they don't want anything else. Like they wouldn't want to look at anybody else in the same way that they would look at you, like because you stand out to them. And I almost feel like because there's at times distance or where you do go inwards, that actually draws them to you more. They're more intrigued by you. They find you to be mysterious, but also they do see you as troubled in some way. That you may have some issues that you need to resolve, past traumas, wounds. I mean, who doesn't really? Very few people truly have no issues or wounds from the past, but I don't know, maybe this is something that you shared with them, or again, they might just get that sense, because especially if this person has also gone through a lot of trauma or issues, or maybe similar issues that you connected on, and they may be able to understand that empathically because they feel that. They're like, I felt that too. I feel the same way. We've come from the same place. Okay. And I also feel I've just been really drawn to all of the chakras here in this 12th house. We've got all 7 chakras. And I feel like this is something that you light up. Okay, you light up all of the chakras from the base to the crown with this person. So this is a very intense connection. And I mean, we've got higher power here. This is spiritual. This is a spiritual connection. Even if this person doesn't outwardly acknowledge that, I do feel they are acknowledging that though. Even if there's somebody that is skeptical, I do feel they're they're either acknowledging it. See how I'm saying this, and I can't even speak. My throat chakra is getting all tied up, and it's like I feel like this person would be very, or they would struggle a lot to actually express that they would think this is a spiritual connection. So there's a block there. There's a block in them communicating that with you. But I mean, there may just be an overall communication block anyway. But this is just letting you know it definitely is a spiritual connection. We have higher power. It's like you've been drawn together for a reason. You were destined to come together. Whether that's for the long term or for a short period, I do feel you were meant to come together in some way. And this person acknowledges that. But they feel stuck, okay, because we've got between worlds. So this person, I feel this may be a third party situation. They may have somebody else and they're trying to decide between the two of you. Of course, disregard that if you know that this is not the case for your situation. But that can often be what comes up, and that may be what relates to this tension, okay, that they're experiencing. But I also get the sense that they see you as having 2 distinct sides to you. That you are, I don't know, maybe you've shown them 2 very dramatic sides, like your good and your bad side. It kind of feels like they've seen both. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you unleashed your bad side on them, but also showed them the good. And it's like, this person accepts you though. That's the thing. It's like this person has seen all of you almost. or they've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, but they still have a sense of loyalty to you. Loyal heart. Look, there is mirroring again. You really make this person happy. I really love this reading for you, Group 1, because this person, they see you as some kind of divine connection. You do touch this person's soul, okay? This is a soul level connection. Again, whether or not they have acknowledged that yet, again, this could also be what they're battling. Like, no, especially if they're not a spiritual person. No, I don't believe in that. It can't be. Or, no, I don't believe in love. Or, I don't believe in this, you know, this kind of feeling. It can't be real. Something about them feeling like it can't be real. Like maybe it's too good to be true, or like it's kind of a dream in a way. But they also see you as a happy person. And I feel like that's something that also draws them to you, because they see you as being somebody that does what you want to do. So whether this is you following your own passions, following your heart, doing what feels right for you, and that you come across as very bubbly. Again, with that, the flowers card and that feeling I got in the beginning of this sweetness and softness here. And I feel like that was their initial impression of you. And I feel like that still remains, but they've got a little bit deeper. So again, I don't know. There's something more that's definitely happened here. So I don't feel like this is a situation where it's like a crush from afar. I feel like this is more of a, I don't know, it could be a situationship, could be an on and off relationship, a current partner, ex, something where there's more to it. Like I feel there's been this back and forth between the two of you. Okay, so just seeing which deck to go with next. Okay. Let's get some tarot. How does this person see you currently? How do they see you? Knight of Cups. Okay. Stop. Are you joking? Princess of Cups. Okay. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, this person wants you. Okay, again, I know that's not about how they see you, but I can tell you right now, this person wants you because they see you as their equal. Like we've got the Knight and the Princess. This is not a knight and a queen, or a queen and a knight. This is a knight and a princess. So this is like you are on the same, you're on the same wavelength, okay? Well, certainly this person believes you to be. And they feel like they could really fall in love with you, okay? They may already be in love with you. It's a big possibility they're either in love with you, or there is a very strong potential for this to become a loving connection, okay? Because look, both of you are holding your cups. Both of you are holding this emotion, this feeling for one another. Okay, and I also feel like this stems from the fact that neither of you are happy with where you are in life right now when it comes to your emotional happiness. Like something in your life isn't fulfilling a particular need. And it feels like when you come together, you're both fulfilling that need for one another. It's truly special and sacred, this connection, but there very well could be other people involved here with this Five of Swords. And this, I feel like this is what's causing this issue between you, this distance, or this sense of not being able to get clarity, because obviously you're here for a reason. Like if you were in the happiest relationship ever with this person, you wouldn't be watching this reading as to how they see you, because you would know. So there's obviously ambiguity there. And I feel like it's because there are other people, other situations, loose ends that haven't been tied up. Or tied up yet, okay? You very well could still come together with this person. I have a strong feeling that you will, but it's like this situation needs to resolve. Now, this could be family issues as well with the Ten of Cups. But I also feel like this person sees you on guard a little bit. Like you may have been open emotionally, or they may feel that emotion from you, but at the same time, this Five of Swords, they feel like, yeah, you're on your guard right now. You can't move forwards yet. Okay, because mentally, this is the thing, like emotionally, you feel how you feel, but mentally, you can't move forwards. Okay, like it feels like there's some kind of, again, the fight may still be in play. It may not have been resolved yet. Okay, whatever the situation is that's causing the chaos and conflict, yeah, they still feel like it's there, it's present. I'm also getting this petite. I don't know why petite just flew into my mind then, but petite. So that's obviously a physical trait, I feel like. So they may see you as somebody quite petite, whether you're short in your stature or in your build. I feel like they're also drawn to your lips, or they're really drawn to kiss you. They really want to kiss you. Yeah. But yeah, it's like they do see you being in some way emotionally open, but mentally closed off. I'm just going to get a message card here. Now, this is actually my own deck, which I've created, but this is the first edition. And I'm not sure if I'm going to adjust before it goes on sale, but I feel like using this today for you. So let's see. Their most recent thoughts about you, or anything that's coming through from their mind or their heart towards you. Even when there's nothing, I think of you. Okay, and then one more. You are worth it all to me. I don't know why I said one more. I wanted to get 3. The silence hurt me more deeply than any last words could have. Okay. So you may have cut this person off. Yeah. Or if they cut you off, either way, whoever did the cutting off, the ghosting, it feels like it was very painful to them. Okay, they either didn't want to let you go, but they felt they had to, or they hated the fact that you didn't give them some sort of clarity or closure. But the fact that here, even when there's nothing, I think of you, like they can't stop thinking of you. And that's the point. When there's nothing, you are there. So it's like, even if their mind is quiet, it's like they feel you. Again, this is such an empathic connection. So incredibly empathic, strong. You feel each other's emotions, and you most likely pass them to each other as well. So especially if they come in all of a sudden, these particular emotions that you weren't expecting, it may be transference. But you are worth it all to me. So even though there's been turmoil in this connection, even though this person feels stuck between two worlds, they feel the tension, they still feel like it was worth it. They still feel like, yeah, just meeting you, being in your presence, knowing you was worth it. Okay, and they would do it all over again if they could. So there it is, group 1. I really do hope this resonates with you, and please feel free to share in the comments below if it does. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is also below. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at how your person sees you right now. I'm going to see what messages I pick up intuitively from this card first, and then I'll pull some more. I mean, we can't ignore the fact that this is a fire card. Okay, and look at this burning fire. So this person definitely feels like you're a feisty one. That's just something I heard, feisty. Like there's an energy of confidence coming through here. So they definitely see you maybe just outwardly as a very confident person. Somebody that's outgoing, maybe quite extroverted. I mean, it may just be you've been extroverted with them. Okay, so if your natural inclination is to be introverted, it may just be that you have allowed them to see a different side to you. Okay, but it's definitely very heated. Now, they may also see you as angry. Okay, it could be anger that's coming through that they're picking up on, or that they're seeing you as, especially if you've had an argument or something. That would, of course, make sense. But they also feel like you're somebody maybe that wears your heart on your sleeve, and maybe that you're quite emotional and, not in a bad way, but that you express your emotions in maybe a very passionate way. And I just had something about hair as well. So I don't know if your hair is either like these colors, you've got red or this orange or blonde, like very warm tones are coming through. Or it may just be like the shape of the hair as well. Like I'm seeing, like if you're a divine masculine, it might be kind of spiky or something, or sort of sticking up a little bit in places. Or if it's a woman, it feels like a lion's mane or something. I'm seeing like hair. This could be Leo energy. But let's see what else is coming through here. I mean, we've got all fire signs coming through: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it could even be you might be a fire sign, sun sign. You could have fire sign as your rising sign, perhaps. Let's see. How does your person see you or view you right now? Okay, we have Chiron, Heal, Neptune, Vision. Okay, I wasn't expecting those to come through. And I feel like that's something also that your person feels like you do things in an unexpected way. You might have Aquarius in your chart somewhere strongly, but they feel like there's a rebellious quality to you and that you don't do things in a conventional way. And I feel like you've actually shocked this person multiple times because you might have this multifaceted personality and you've got lots of different sides to you. And I feel like this person is actually, they're struggling to work out who you really are, because I feel like they've seen so many different sides. They're unsure, but I feel like they like it. It's like they want to get closer to the fire, like they enjoy the warmth, they enjoy the show almost. So I don't know, if you put on a bit of a show, or they feel like you put on a bit of a show, like there's drama. You could even be like an actress or something. I'm definitely picking up strong Leo energy here. But they may just see you, like I said, as a bit dramatic, but it's not something they dislike. I actually feel like it's something they do like about you. Like they may be quite dramatic themselves and they may like to feed into it, or they just find it kind of entertaining. But I'm also getting like a funny, bubbly vibe. So you might also be, they see you as somebody that is naturally funny, charismatic, like you have the gift of the gab. Okay, or maybe it's just again with this person, because I feel like this person laughs a lot, like when they're with you or when they're talking to you. Whoa, that was weird. It's like I just stopped breathing for a second. Hold on. I'm just remembering to breathe. Why did that happen? This person might have sleep apnea. Okay, could be. Okay. But they also see you as like a catalyst for healing. So even if you have a bit of a temper, or like you're like the fire starter, okay, that's what I'm seeing. Like they see you as somebody that creates things or initiates things and gets the ball rolling and creates healing as a byproduct, okay? And whether you do this intentionally or not, they're definitely acknowledging that you have like these healing qualities to you. You may actually work within the healing industry, whether this is holistic healing, or for some of you, I definitely feel like you could be a nurse, or you work in healthcare or well-being or something like that, where you're taking care of people, taking care of people's needs emotionally. For some of you, even working with people who suffer with drugs and alcohol addictions, that kind of thing, or somebody that works on water as well. Somebody could work on water or travels a lot on water. Okay. But they also see you as somebody that is psychic, okay, because we have Neptune here, Vision. So it's a very psychic energy, Pisces. So they feel like you're very intuitive. Now, whether this is something that you are actively channeling into, or maybe these are just things that like you pick up on, like when they're with you and they're like, wow, how did group 2 know that about me? Or how did they sense that? Like there's something, like things that happen in your connection that makes them feel like, ooh, how do they know that about me? Or why did they say that? Or I don't know. There is an element of mystery, because Pisces can create a fog. Okay, it's like, I don't know, imagine like putting Vaseline over the camera lens. Like you can't quite see it. You can make out the shapes, the colors, but everything kind of merges together. And yeah, this person isn't quite sure. That's the thing, because again, they may have seen multiple sides to you, but it's like there's no consistency here. I feel it's very kind of heated, very up and down, very confusing, very all over the place. I mean, you may be feeling this way about this person too, okay, if it's confusing, but let's just see. How is this person viewing you right now, group 2? Oh, whoa, okay. Again, I was not expecting that. This whole group 2 reading, this is really throwing me. Okay, because soulmates, I mean, look at that. It's so cute as well with the penguins. I actually did a video on TikTok about like when you're coming into alignment with your soulmate or your next great love, and seeing penguin symbology can be a sign. Okay, again, it's just one of many different signs that you can receive, but penguins, they do mate for life, and it's super sad because if a penguin doesn't mate for life, or its mate dies, it often will die itself. It'll just die of heartbreak, or they can actually go and commit suicide, which is, oh my God, it breaks my heart. But they can go to a place that's dangerous, you know, on their own, because they just can't be without each other. It's super sad, but they're very monogamous creatures. And I feel like it's just so cute. Like, this person does see you, yeah, as a soulmate. Now, they may not term it as that, but it depends how spiritually open they are. They may not be that way inclined, whether they are or they're not. They definitely see it as like a soul connection, like because you light them up. You light them up in different ways. And I feel like this is also something that you connect all of these different areas for them. Like you connect all the dots because like you may fulfill different parts of them, like the passion for them, an emotional connection, healing them, but it feels more mutual. Like you both may get healing from this. But it really does feel like this connection took you both by surprise. Okay, this is not something that you were expecting. This is definitely like an earth-shattering type of connection. How do they see you? Yin. Wow, building blocks. I mean, and mending on the bottom of the deck. If you're in separation right now, I do feel they want to mend things. Okay, that's just a little bonus message. They do want to mend things with you, if you are in no contact or something. But again, there's like this multifaceted personality that you're giving off, and not just giving off, that you obviously possess. Okay, because there's so many different elements coming through here. I mean, we've got water, we've got fire, we've got earth. The only thing we're really missing is air. Okay, air is the communication. So yes, I mean, they may feel like maybe the communication, like I said, it's just nil at the moment. Or maybe there were communication issues, if that's well, we'll see. Well, I'll pull more cards obviously and see what else comes through. But they see you also as somebody that's very practical. So not only are you passionate, not only are you emotional, intuitive, but you are a hard worker as well. Like you're practical, you take the time and effort to make things happen. Like you're not somebody that just says you're going to do something and then doesn't follow through. Like you actually follow through with your actions. Or it certainly appears this way to this person. They see, like maybe you said you were going to do something and they were a bit like, yeah, we'll see. And then you actually did it and they were like, okay, I take group 2 seriously right now. Like they mean what they say and they say what they mean. Okay, and I just feel like, yeah, this is about taking action and they see you doing that. Now, they also could see you as, working really hard in your career, whether this is in employment, self-employment. They definitely see you as wanting to build some kind of wealth or empire. Okay, and they respect and admire that about you. And then we also have yin, which is the divine feminine energy. The yang is the action, which we definitely have in abundance here with the fire energy and the building blocks. But then we also have the yin, which is, about being more receptive, more introspective and inwardly focused. So not only do they feel like you can get the job done, you can take action and achieve what you want, but you also know when to call it quits. You know when to stay silent. You may know when to speak up, but you know when to be quiet. You know when to pull it back. You know when to focus on yourself. Okay, and again, that's something I feel like they truly admire about you. Now, if you are actually a divine feminine watching this, then they definitely see you as like the ultimate divine feminine in the way that you look, in the way that you appear. But if you're a divine masculine watching this, then they feel like, I mean, you might have soft features, like soft feminine features of the face. Okay. I personally find that very attractive, especially if men have a slightly feminine face and then like a manly body. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, something that's soft about you. You may even wear the color pink. You might have a pink shirt, again, if you're a man, but either way, it doesn't matter. But as well, they may see you as just being like, you can connect to your feminine side, and maybe also that you connect really well with female energy. Plenty of men out there that are super masculine, but they, for instance, you might have feminine signs within your chart. Okay, more water signs in your chart somewhere that would cause you to feel like more connected to females, and maybe you have more female friends, or you were raised by a lot of women in your family or something. So they definitely feel like, or see you as having connection to the feminine energy in the way that you look, but also in the way that you live your life. Okay. So let's take a look at what else they see about you. I don't know why, but your hair keeps coming through here. They're really drawn to your hair as a physical descriptor. I don't know why. Like maybe it's just, like I said, very, maybe it's like a key feature of yours. It might be very thick, very long, very lustrous. It might be a very like unique color, bright color, or just stands out in some way. Oh, I just had one fly out. I don't know which way this was meant to come out, because it's like this, so I'm just going to place it here in the middle. So there's something here about not learning a lesson, or feeling, I don't know, like they may feel like they want to become a better person, or they're trying to be a better person, or trying to learn something. But this being the energy of 3 can sometimes represent third-party energy. Could be someone else's interference. We'll see. Let's get some more clarity. How do they see you? I mean, yeah, Queen of Wands. What did I say? That was the first feeling I got with the Fire card. Confidence. They see you as confident. Queen of Wands. Okay, again, they see you as taking action. You are somebody that is straight to the point. Again, you get the job done. But you also know when to allow others to help you, I feel. Okay, and that's something that they notice about you, because the Queen of Wands isn't always rushing in, taking action, always being the one to save the day. Like she may go in and say one thing, share some information, do something practical, initiate something, but then she can step back and she may then allow other people to continue that. She's not going to put in all of her time and effort into something. Like she knows her worth and what she's willing to move forwards on. Okay, and that's again where this inner confidence really starts to shine, because she allows herself the understanding where she goes, okay, I'm willing to do this, but I'm not willing to do that. And she sticks by that. She has very strong boundaries. Okay, so they see you as having boundaries. This person may be trying to break them down. But if this person was to truly respect you, they need to realize that your boundaries are there for a reason, and that they shouldn't try to break them down. Like they should either accept the boundaries as they are and compromise, or find somebody else who has a different set of boundaries. But your boundaries are there for a reason, to protect you ultimately. But here we have the Chariot, card of Cancer, which is about movement forwards. Again, like progression. Like they feel like you're somebody that is progressing in life. Okay, like you're making a lot of movements. Maybe you're somebody that travels a lot, or maybe there's some kind of emotional involvement here as well, as this is ruled by the moon. Okay. They may have seen you driving as well, or maybe they see you driving. Maybe they would have to drive to see you, or vice versa. Okay, what else is coming through about how they see you? 3 of Cups. Why is it so much third-party energy coming through at the moment? Now, so again, could be third-party energy. So it could be another person in the picture. But this could also be that they see you as a friend, okay? But I mean, they obviously see you as more than that. This person is super attracted to you. They feel romantic feelings for you. But this can represent a foundation of friendship. So that could even be how this began. It could have started off in a more innocent, friendly way. But I also do feel like this person feels like you would get along with their friends really well. Like they see you having like shared experiences with friends or something, or maybe they also want to meet your friends, or you may have even met through friends. That could be how you actually connected, was through mutual friends. Okay, a couple more of these for how they see you, and then I'm going to pull some message cards as well. Ooh, Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Oh, this person, they do see you. Yeah, again, soulmate energy, divine counterpart. Like this is very, very sweet, very, very emotional. But it's like they see you as having sweet emotional feelings for them, but it's reciprocal because this is like a two-way street. This isn't unrequited feelings. This is open back and forth, or maybe not in communication open back and forth, but the actual emotion there, I feel like, is being passed back and forth between you. But see here, look, this with this Six of Pentacles, there is some kind of distance, or someone isn't putting in as much effort as the other because this is a lack of reciprocity. Okay, something that isn't, like you may feel like you're putting in more effort and they're not giving you enough back, or vice versa. But something about this doesn't feel like it's fair, or like either you don't feel like the priority to them, or they don't feel like the priority to you. But I just get this kind of celebration feeling though as well. Like when they think about you, they just, it makes them feel excited. I feel like you make this person feel alive. Okay, like they may have felt very cold and dead for a while, but it's like when you came along, it's like, again, you've lit up all of these different parts of them. I don't feel like they're used to it. I feel like they may have experienced passion here, feminine energy over here, somebody very practical over here, or like they've not been able to get all of this out of one connection. And you may feel the same way, but in terms of this is how they're seeing you. Okay, so I'm just going to get some messages now from them. Anything that they are feeling, thinking, what they would want to say to you. You feel safe to me. I know you will never judge me. I refuse to repress you anymore. I accept your place in my heart, yet I still move forwards. Oh, this is my deck. I forgot to mention. This is my own deck I've created. This is the image. But they're not on sale yet. And I may do a revision. This might just be the first edition. And I thought I could be patient and wait, but I just want to use them because I enjoy them. So anyway, one more message from your person. You deserve an apology, but I'm not ready to give that to you. Okay, so yeah, they may feel like they've done something wrong, or they know very well they've done something wrong and they need to own up to that and let you know. So you might know that they've done something wrong, and that might be why, if you are in tension, that might be why. But it might be something you're not aware of at this moment. Okay, so they may need to admit something. But look, yeah, you feel safe to me now. I know you will never judge me. So yeah, I feel like you definitely revealed something to them that let them feel like you understood them and that you're not going to judge them as a person. Okay, so I do feel like this connection must have become quite intimate in some way for them to feel that with you, that safety. Okay, maybe not practically at this moment, but in terms of like not judging how you feel or your fantasies or your desires or your wants, your needs. But I refuse to repress you anymore, and I accept your place in my heart, yet I still move forwards. So it does feel like your person is kind of, they're not in denial, definitely not in denial, but they're trying to move on in some way. Because for some reason, there's obviously this distance right now. And they feel like they need to move on, but at the same time, they're not trying to repress you anymore. Like they're not trying to like push down thoughts of you, which they may have done in the past. It's like they're keeping thoughts of you alive, like you're still there in their heart, but they feel like they need closure or they need to move forwards because for some reason things aren't working out right now. And it may be, yeah, that because they're not ready to give you this apology yet. Okay, their circumstances or their level of awareness, whatever this might be for them, because we could be picking up on some subconscious stuff here as well. Like they may know on an intuitive level they need to apologize, but they may be in denial psychologically at the moment. Okay, so this person I do feel has a bit of an avoidant tendency. Okay, when things seem to not be going the way that they desire, and there's they're shut down. And I feel like this is where they are at the moment, but they haven't let you go because you're way too special to this person. There's no way that they can release a connection that feels this deep to them, okay, and that lights them up and excites them and again makes them feel so alive. So this is what I see for you, group 2. I really do hope that it resonates, and please do feel free to share your thoughts if or when it does. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is just below. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at how your person sees you. So I'm going to see what I intuitively pick up from this first card, and then I will look at the rest of your messages. So how your person sees you. Immediately, I'm drawn to the number 29. 29 is one of the most powerful numbers in numerology. So I do feel your person sees you as somebody very powerful. You may also be aged 29 or born on the 29th of the month. Okay, but I do feel like this is more about the energy you are embodying, or in terms of how this person sees you. I feel like they see you as also somebody very ambitious. You take charge. You may be a leader of some kind. Now, with also the star energy, you may be Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, because there is this star quality to you. Okay, I feel like you also really stand out to this person. Even if you're somebody that shies away, usually, from being seen, this person sees you. And I feel like they see not through you, but deeper into your psyche. Okay, because I feel like there's an intellectual stimulation and connection coming through here, especially with the stars being up in the air. So it's all very airy stuff going on. So I feel like you're always on this person's mind. Okay, like the stars are always there. It just happens to be we can't see them until the nighttime, but they're there. And I feel like that's how they feel about you, that you're always there. You're always present for them. You've left an impact, or an imprint rather, in their minds that's very, very powerful. Okay, let's get some more information here. You may also be somebody that is famous or in the public eye. You may have a lot of followers or a lot of people that look up to you or respect you in some way. Or if you don't, they believe you should have. Okay, because again, you have that kind of star quality here. We've got Sagittarius, and then we've got Chiron. Chiron's come through in one of the other piles today. Definitely a very healing time we're going through at this moment. So I do feel like, yeah, they see you maybe as being a healer. You may be somebody that heals, maybe with your words. Again, because of that Aquarian, airy energy, something about communication. You may also heal this person through your words. Okay, something about, yeah, I feel like communication is really poignant here for the two of you. But they definitely see you as, yeah, either being an active healer in the community, or that you have those healing abilities to heal them. Okay, you may also be going through healing yourself. For some of you, I feel like you may have just recovered from an illness or injury, which they may be thinking about and wondering if you're okay. It could have even been something that they've done to you. It could be an emotional pain or something. Because I just feel like, yeah, there's some kind of pain here. And they are. I keep hearing them say, like, I wonder if you're okay. Are you okay? Maybe that was the last thing they said. Or maybe that's, yeah, your last conversation. Now, Sagittarius, they could also have Sagittarius in their charts, sun, moon, or rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. But this can be connected to long distance travel, higher learning, spiritual opening and awakening. It's weird because like I'm getting this like stabbing pain in my left eyebrow. Like, what is that? It's like there's a nerve. It's like someone's sticking me there with a needle. Obviously, the left side is the feminine side. I don't know. I don't know if there's been pain, or maybe I feel like this is like seeing something. I don't know if there's like something you didn't want to see or something they didn't want to see, but they looked anyway and it hurt them. So I don't know, maybe they saw you with another person, or they saw something you'd written to another person, or saw someone else you've engaged with or connected with, I don't know, or saw a picture of you with someone. There's something, it feels like it was a pain, that they didn't want to see it, but that they felt they needed to see it. Okay. I do feel like they see you as somebody very blessed, though. Certainly in your appearance, because, I mean, you may have Sagittarius as your rising, but they see you as somebody that is very, very attractive in their eyes. I feel like you're somebody that's quite fit, okay? Or they see you as somebody quite fit or quite active. You may be quite defined, you might be quite muscular or toned, or maybe that's something that you're focused on. Even though Sagittarius can still, it can represent the expansion, so it could also be that you're quite curvy. But the only reason I said the toned energy is because I'm really drawn into the image here on this card of the, what do you call it? Oh, what do you bloody call it? I know it, I just can't think of it right now. But it's right there, you know what I'm talking about. And that's just immediately what I was drawn to, this toned, like muscular build. But if it's feminine, if you're a feminine, I feel like it's still like in fitting with your shape. If you're a masculine, then it's, yeah, they're just drawn to, yeah, your muscular shape in some way. But you could also be very tall. I don't know, but there's something about the extremes here, something that's like, yeah, extreme. Or you could have very, very long hair or a long beard. Again, if you're a guy, something about like, I'm seeing stretching here. Maybe you even do yoga or something. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through about how they see you. Yeah, because even like here with the Chiron and the snake, like this long curved line. So something about long curves here. Like again, either in your body, your hair, your shape. How do they see you? Time for a nap. A leg up. Yin. Deep knowing. Okay. How they see you. I feel like they see you as being very, very quiet at this moment. Certainly very quiet towards them. But you may also be quiet on social media, because I feel like this person wants more from you, but they don't seem to be getting it. Maybe you blocked them. I don't know, but there's something about you being very distant, maybe even being quite cold with them, because I'm sensing that here with that leg up card, even though it could be quite a sweet card about, you know, lending a helping hand, but I'm picking up on all the ice here. Something that feels very icy. So I feel like they see you as being quite icy towards them. And that you're not, maybe not making an effort, or maybe that you, okay. I just mixed two words. I was going to say tried and attempted, and it was like, okay. Tried to make effort with them, but then, I don't know, I just get the sense maybe you tried in the past, but then something caused you to step back. Again, maybe that thing you saw, something that hurt, something you didn't want to see. Maybe something you were in denial about, and then you came face to face with it and you couldn't ignore it. But it just feels like, yeah, there's coldness here, but at the same time, I still feel like you're both very much connected to each other. Like you're both wanting to keep an eye on each other, even if you are cold towards them and that's how you're appearing. I don't feel like that's how you really feel inside. even though you may feel like that's the right thing to do, I don't know, with the deep knowing, it feels like there's more to come here. Okay, or you may feel like that there's more to come. But it's time for a nap. Yeah, this person thinks you're taking a break. I mean, they could actually be thinking that you're sleeping. Like maybe if you are in communication with this person, it could be like maybe you haven't spoken in a while and they're just like in a few hours, I mean, and they're just thinking, okay, they're probably just sleeping right now. So it could be very literal in that sense that, yeah, they're thinking you're sleeping, or maybe they do see you as a bit sleepy. Like maybe you love your sleep. Maybe you spend a lot of time sleeping or a lot of time in your bed. Yeah, so that might be something they know about you. I'm also seeing a pet here. So they may see you if you have a pet. They might see you as like, I don't know. I feel like you've definitely got a strong connection to animals, or they feel like you've got a strong connection to animals. Yeah, definitely a lot of animal nature energy that's coming through. So you may have some earth sign energy as well in your charts, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. But yeah, as well with the yin card, I feel like this has come through the whole way. I can't remember if it's come through. It definitely came through in one pile. I can't remember if it came through in another. But they see you as being more inwardly focused, less in your yang, masculine energy, taking action, certainly towards them, more in your feminine and retreating. Okay, so yeah, they don't see you as taking action at this moment. Again, obviously, again, if you're sleeping, you're obviously not sleeping if you're watching this, but if they think you're sleeping, then yeah, it makes sense. And that can make sense as well with the stars. Like, I do feel this person actually dreams about you, and I feel like they think about you a lot at night when the stars come out. Like, they may even stargaze, like they look up at the sky and they think of you. Like, I see them doing that very recently. Okay, if you had a clear night where the stars were very open, or they may live in an area where they're very high up and they have a good viewpoint of the stars. But yeah, I just feel like there's definitely a lot about dreams coming through and thinking about you at nighttime. I mean, they may think about you more often than that, but I feel like, yeah, nighttime just keeps coming through here. I mean, maybe that's when you connected more. Maybe that's when you would speak more. And oftentimes that's the case, isn't it? Especially when we work during the day, etc. But yeah, I feel like that's more of a time when you seem to be more present. Okay. But then look, even though we've got a lot of this intellectual stuff coming through here, we now have something deeper, deep knowing. So I do feel like they see you as having layers to you, but you've not revealed your deeper layers to them. Like they may have scratched the surface. I feel like they know that there's something deeper here that bonds you. They can feel that. They can. Okay, there is an excitement there about that too. But I also feel like it scares them. Okay, I feel like they're afraid. I wonder why they're afraid. I'm just going to ask, what are they afraid of? What are they afraid of when it comes to you? The Death card. Okay, yeah, I mean, they're afraid of a pattern repeating, an issue repeating. If you've had issues in the past, yeah, they're worried that that's going to happen again. If you are in an on and off relationship, they're worried that, again, either that will continue or that you'll leave them again. If you left them already, they're worried that that would repeat, okay? Again, it's very deep stuff with Scorpio. Deep emotions. Okay, so yeah, they're afraid of something repeating, but they may be afraid of themselves repeating the same pattern. But let's just get more information about how they really see you. How they really see you. Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Wands. And the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is more in relation to like what's going on between you. Because rather than, I mean, but I guess this is still how they see you. They see you as closing them off. So yeah, I feel like you X this off first. That's my strongest sense, okay? Even if, I don't know, you may have got the ball rolling. It may have been your idea to say, let's end this or let's leave this. But then they may have, for instance, agreed. But But I don't know, it just feels like you may have initiated this in some way. Because this is like, yeah, putting the fire out. I just see like a cigarette being stubbed out. And then I feel like they've then retreated themselves, but they definitely see you as like slowing down. Like maybe your intensity, maybe things are moving very quickly, or that you felt like there was progress, but now things are just very, very slow. So they see things as being slow, or maybe that you're also somebody that's patient, okay, and that you're willing to wait for what you really want, and that you're not willing to just rush into things. So there is a maturity that your person feels about you, and that you're somebody that is very wise, okay? You come across very wise, like maybe you're older than this person, or maybe you've just had a lot of experience, okay, a lot of life experience that has led you to this point of this deep knowing. And I feel like this is about like, you know what you really want, and this person is wondering whether you really want them and whether you feel like you're a good match, okay? Like I feel like this person wants to impress you. They do. They want to feel like, yeah, almost like peacocking I'm seeing here with the Sagittarius. They want to show you more about, oh my God, that was the card that I saw on the bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like they want to get your attention. They want you to come back in. So I feel like they may do things to try to get you back in, play games with you. But yeah, there's something about here going backwards with the Six of Swords reversed. So I don't know, maybe they've seen you go back to an ex, or you've gone back to, I don't know, another person, an experience, a job, I don't know. Or maybe that you've gone backwards in terms of your communication. Maybe this is like, again, like the upheaval, the up and down, and that maybe you were all in and then the next minute you're all out, or it's like you've gone back to being quiet again or being distant to them. Okay, a couple more cards for how they see you, and then I'm going to pull some direct message cards from them. Okay, so we've got the Devil in reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. And then the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I would say as well, I feel like this is the least emotional pile, okay? I do feel like this is, like I said, more intellectual. I do feel there's a spiritual element to this, but I don't feel like at this moment it's overly emotional. Maybe on both sides, okay? But yeah, I just feel like you're both pretty guarded about this. And maybe that's for good reason. But at the moment, I feel like they see you as like cutting them out like a tumor, like something that was toxic, something that was unhealthy, something that was addictive. And they feel like you've chosen a different path and that you are releasing that. So if, yeah, they may feel like you thought they were toxic or the connection was toxic and you've let that go. Or they could see you as making more healthy decisions just in your life in general. Like if you had other addictions or issues, they may see you healing from those. Or again, in terms of, you know, just making healthier choices in your love life. Like they definitely see you being in that more healed position. But the Seven of Swords is about deception and lies. So they also feel like you haven't given them the full truth. Yeah, they feel like you've definitely kept a lot to yourself. Yeah, so there's something about them not fully trusting you. But this may be, again, you were just protecting yourself, protecting your situation, the truth, self-preservation. Because deception isn't always outwardly lying. It's sometimes just not revealing the truth. And I shouldn't say just to diminish it, because they're one and the same, really. But, and this might not be true, obviously. You may be like, that's not the case. I was so open and honest with them. Like, I did not lie to them. Maybe I did before, but I'm being open with them now, whatever. But they, hold on. I just needed a drink. Okay. So yeah, they may feel like you are being deceptive, but again, you may be like, I'm really not. So this person may just have trust issues in general, or they may just have trust issues with your connection. But they also see you as like releasing some kind of rejection or pain. Okay, so if they were feeling very sad, very lost, very lonely, they were feeling like, or they feel now that they've let that go, or they're trying to let that go when it comes to you, okay? But vice versa, they feel like you're letting them go. Like they see you as not caring anymore in some way. Like I said, there's less emotion coming through here. But again, this is just their perception of you. This doesn't mean it's the truth. But at the moment, they're seeing you, yeah, that you are trying to let them go. You're not interested. And that's that. So, but we'll get more information. Let's actually see, like, what is coming through from your person. Like, what thoughts are they having, feelings, any messages that they want to share with you or that are coming through. Okay. This is also my own deck that I have created. So I'm sharing this with you today in this pick a card reading. They're not on sale yet. I may do a few more adjustments because I really just made this as a deck for, you know, my clients and just to use here for you guys. But it may be something I do end up selling as well. We'll see. Okay. So, messages from your person. I wish I knew if I was as special to you as you were to me. I will never regret how I loved you. To lay next to you, bliss. Okay. This person does still long for you. They do. Even though they may feel like you're moving on or that you're trying to let go or move on. Yeah. They wish that they could be close to you. Like, I feel like this person, again, laying next to you. They want to lay next to you. They think about like sharing a bed with you, and maybe just in a particularly physical way, in an intimate way. But I feel like it's like sleeping next to each other as well. Something about being more intimate and actually sleeping and just laying there. Like, they may actually just picture you like laying next to them, or like, you know, when you're just cuddling or something. Like, I'm seeing something quite sweet. Even though I'm not getting as much emotion in this particular pile, I still feel like there's intimacy here between the two of you. Maybe it hasn't reached the point where it's ready to develop into emotion yet, especially if this is something very, very new. But there could be repression. There could be emotional repression. But I just feel like this person does long to be like physically close to you. And they will never regret how they loved you. So again, even though this may not have actually developed into love yet, even if this is like the beginning stages, or even if this was in terms of light, or how much they cared for you, they don't regret that. Okay, they may regret their actions or their words surrounding it, but the way, how much they actually cared, they don't regret that. That's what this is really meaning. It's the level of what they felt for you they don't regret. But again, they may regret the behaviors or the actions that they've taken. And then, I wish I knew if I was as special to you as you were to me. So yeah, they're definitely, I feel like they're stuck in the past here as well. This is like past tense. So they feel like they are wondering whether, like, when you first connected or when you weren't more closely connected, whether you were really, yeah, as special or unique as they feel like you are, because they definitely see you as somebody very, very unique and rare. Like, you have rare qualities which they haven't found collectively in another person before. And so they feel like, yeah, they want to know if you're on the same page. So regardless of where this connection is, this person does, like I said, see you as a rare person with rare gifts, okay? And that they feel like you align and that you match in some way. But they definitely see you as somebody that they want to spend more time with. But I really feel like there needs to be more emotional development here. But I feel like that's only going to happen when you're actually able to physically come together, because I feel like there's going to be a block until that actually happens, or if that actually happens, depending on your situation. But there it is. I hope that this resonates for you, Group 3. Please do feel free to share in the comments below if or when this does resonate. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is just below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care.